Everyone, good morning. My name is Princess. I think by now you would know. Forgive the scarf on my head. So it's the second day after I got discharged at the hospital. I was admitted for over 6 days, and the major would I say cause of the sickness was malaria. So you know how you just wake up one morning, or you probably went out during the day, you were okay, you came back in the evening at night and you start having a headache, and you just think that it's one headache. Maybe you are stressed from the day. If you sleep and wake up, it would go away. So that's what happened to me 2 weeks ago, and I started feeling like this very strong headache at night. Omo, I'm not like okay, so the only time I've ever had like a headache like that was when I had a tooth issue. And at that time they said my mouth was too small for the last tooth that was supposed to grow on it. So instead of the teeth to grow like this, the teeth was now growing like this. She have seen that kind of thing before. Anyways, long and short, I suffered migraine terribly then. So this one now was like it was just at the center of my head. Oh yes, I had to loosen my hair yesterday. I'm unnatural, so my hair is a mess. The hair, so let's leave that one first. So I started a hair. Let me even before I even go further, please let me advise every warrior out there or regular people, if you don't live with sickle cell, if you have if you have any kind of ailment, whoa, I'm begging you, just rush to the hospital. Do not self-medicate. Do not self-medicate. Self-medication can mess you up. So that was the first thing I made a mistake at. I the next morning, because I didn't feel any better, I just went to a pharmacy and bought malaria drugs over the counter rather. And I didn't ask my doctors to know which one I should get. To should have even gone to the hospital at least to run a test, and I didn't. So I started treating for malaria, and then added antibiotics, which I was not supposed to do. I totally forgot that my body system was different. So sometimes, as much as we are super warriors and we call ourselves warriors, we used to forget that our body system and the other people body system is not the same. I forgot in this situation. Now this cost me 6 days being in the hospital on admission. Okay, so I'm going to show you something. So the first night I was at the hospital, I was like they had to set lines on left and right hand. But anyways, as I was discharged, my left hand has been swollen. Look at the way it is. It has not recovered from the drips. Oh yes, I took over 20 drips. The least I took in a day was 3 bags of drips. And for the first 3 days I couldn't eat. Like I legit could not take in anything, because if I eat anything I'll vomit. I'll just throw it back out. So they asked me not to eat anything. But I'm grateful that I'm okay now. I'm grateful that I'm fine now. Getting out of the hospital was mad. Was the craziest part of the whole mix, because it was just another level. So I'm also thankful for friends. So I had a friend, she was not around, but she sent someone that was close to the hospital, and the person was like coming to check in with me, checking with the doctors to know what they were doing and stuff like that. So I just want to say, like, to warriors out there, don't play with your health. Oh, see, and I'm telling you like this, I'm having my own sense back, because, oh yes. So I'm going to tell you something. This was the first crisis I've ever had that stayed on the head. Okay, so I spent 6 days in the hospital whilst they were treating for the malaria. They had to like monitor my body. Oh yes, they said the malaria was 3 pluses. I've never seen malaria that has 3 plus 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 plus. Please take your routine drugs. You see paludrin, don't play with it. Take it, even if you are going to a bush. There's this sachet card that paludrin comes in. Have it handy with you. Anyway, you're going to take your medications. It's very, very important. Anyways, so I'm going to tell you in another video about the places, different places that I've had crisis at and my various experiences. Now, I know that you're probably going to be watching that one and be really, really laughed at because I'll tell you my crazy experiences. See, I've had crisis in the worst place I never imagined in my life. But then what can a girl do? It is what it is. Yeah. Thanks so much, guys, for your support. All my friends, thank you for your support. Nah, hospital bills are crazy, especially now that the government hospitals and the resident doctors are on strike. Like, it's not funny. So I want to also use this opportunity to appeal, if you're a government official, you're seeing this, please pay our doctors. They are humans like us. They have children to feed, they have families to take care of, they have bills to pay too, so pay them, please. The hospitals cannot be on strike at this point. A little mistake and a life is gone. I know life really doesn't mean anything to a Nigerian politician at this point, but I just pray that the tables are not turned and then it's not one of your own, your family or something. Please, however you can speak up, help us speak up and ask that the government pay the doctors. Thank you all so much. Have a blessed week. Yeah. Have a stress-free Monday, which is not possible. There's traffic in Lagos everywhere. I hope there's no traffic in your state, but then all the best. Cheers.